We will be learning about the sampling distribution of the sample proportion. Okay, and by the way, um, my reference is the Statistics for Business Economics, okay, Global Edition, 14th edition. So let's assume that we have a we will tackle this one using this one using Excel. Okay, about the sampling distribution of the sample proportion. Okay, so let's assume that there are 60% on-time delivery from Shopee. Okay? So we are an employee in Shopee or whatever, and we are assuming here that there are 60% on-time deliveries. Now the problem is we wanted to estimate the probability that there will be around 50% or 30% um, probability that we will fail. Okay, for example, 30% that we will fail. Okay, from the 100 samples, we will just collect 100 samples for our probability. We will check. Okay, this is helpful, especially if you have the prevailing data about your on-time deliveries of your company's on-time deliveries. You wanted to assume that in future deliveries, what's the probability that you'll have, let's say here, the 30%. You get some 100 samples. From that 100 samples in the future, is the probability that there is a 30% or less on time deliveries. That is a failure already. So in order to do that, we first have to get the standard deviation. Okay. And to get the standard deviation, we need the square root of the 60%, okay, 60% times multiplied by 1 minus 60% over 100. 100 is the samples here. Okay. Okay. There must be something wrong with it. It's not functioning well. Okay. Might be something wrong. Let's check. Okay, I forgot. Maybe just have forgot to put some multiplication here. So we have now a standard deviation of 0.04899. Okay. So and now that we have the standard deviation, we now get the z value. Okay. What is the z value of the 30% or less on-time deliveries? Okay. So now we get the z value. Okay. Okay. So in order to get the z value, get the we will um, we will put it in close parentheses. 30% minus 60%, close parentheses again, over the standard deviation. Okay. Now we get this negative 6.12. Okay, that's the z value. Okay. Now that we have the z value, we will now compute for the probability. Okay. we will convert that one into a probability. So in order to get the probability, we will use the function of the uh, Excel, which is the norms dist function. Okay. The norms dist. Okay. I forgot to put some equal sign in the front. Okay. So and then sub put that there. It's 4.5 raised to negative 10. So there are 0% probability that we'll have a 30% on-time deliveries from the 100 future samples. Okay, so there will be lesser chance of being a failure in the future deliveries. Okay, so for example, we will change this one to 50%. What will be the probability? Okay, so for 50% we have 2% probability. Okay, what if we get 55%? Okay, so what's the probability of 55%? So there are 50% probability that will have an on-time delivery of um, uh, 55% or less. Okay, so there. I hope that you have learned something in here that will be useful in your studies on statistics and Excel. Okay, Excel is very good on conducting analysis. Okay, data